Today we are going to set up the PC for Laravel development. We will be installing XAMPP, Composer, Node.js, MySQL and VS Code. We will be going through a clean installation to show that I have created a virtual environment. As you can see, I have already downloaded the files, but we will also be going through the downloading process. So let's begin. Go to the browser you want, open any search engine and then search for XAMPP. Then go to the XAMPP official website, that is apacheandmySQL.org. In that you can select the PHP version you want. We'll be going for the PHP version 8.2.4. You can also download any previous versions you want from the downloads option, download menu. Okay, so we are going to download the PHP version 8.2.4. So click here and then the download will start automatically. If it doesn't, then click this button to manually start it. That's it for XAMPP. Then again go to Google and then search for MySQL Workbench. Then go to the mysql.com website. Then scroll down to the bottom of the website. At the bottom in download section you can see MySQL Workbench. Click here. Then go to the download page. Then select the version you want and download the entire package, not just the installer, the entire package. So click the download button and it will start the download. So that's it. You can download the MySQL installer like that. Sorry, the MySQL Workbench like that. Now we'll be going to download Composer. Go to the composer.org website. Then in that website, click the download button, which will open up the download page. And in that page, you can see download and run composer setup.exe. Click the composer setup.exe and it will start the downloading of Composer. Now we will be going to Google and we will download the Node.js. Go to the Node.js official website. Then select the version you want and it will start the downloading of Node.js. Now we will be going to download VS Code. VS Code is the text editor which we will be using to create and edit our project. Go to the Visual Studio website. Now the website is loaded and then click here download for Windows button. This will automatically download the Visual Studio Code, that is VS Code. If it doesn't, then click here. So now we have downloaded Composer, VS Code, XAMPP, Node.js and MySQL. So now let's begin the installation. First we will be installing XAMPP. We'll be going with the default option for installing XAMPP. Okay, the installation of XAMPP is now completed and I don't want to start the control panel just now because we're going to continue with the rest of the installation. So click finish. Now we'll be installing VS Code, which is the text editor we'll be using to create, edit and modify our projects. Again, this also will be going with the default installation. Installation of VS Code is also completed. Again, I don't want to launch it right now because we are going to continue with the next installation, that is Node.js. The installation of Node.js will also be going through the default settings. Nothing will be changed for here. Node.js is also installed. Now let's go and install Composer. Before installing Composer, it is necessary to install SAMP, as Composer will ask for the PHP file. Composer is also installed now. Now let's go to the final installation, that is the installation of MySQL Workbench. This will require some configuration, that's why we are installing it at the end. During MySQL installation, we'll be giving a default password and username. Please note that username and password, as we'll be requiring that for creating our projects. So we'll be going to install the full version. Click next and then click the execute button. Now wait for the installation to complete and then we will configure. Now click the next button, again next, and now we are going to configure the MySQL. So here we'll be giving the default password, that is TOOR, again TOOR. Now click next. The default user is root, ROOT. So remember, we have given the password TOOR and the default user is root. So that's our MySQL configuration, which we will be requiring when we create our projects. Now click finish, next, finish, next, and then again type the password we have given, that is TOOR, and then click check, then next, execute. Then click finish, next, and finish. So the MySQL Workbench installation is also completed. So let's have a look around. First we have installed SAMP, then installed VS Code, then Node.js. So we have installed all these three with the default configuration. Then we have installed Composer, and remember to install SAMP before installing Composer, as Composer will be asking the PHP file location installed through SAMP. Then we have installed MySQL Workbench, and we have configured the user as the default user as default user password as TOOR, and the default user as root, ROOT. Now some might be wondering why we have installed MySQL Workbench, because SAMP is also coming with the MySQL configuration. The reason for that is to access the MySQL version of SAMP, we have to always start the control panel, then start the Apache server and the MySQL server. Then only we will be able to access the MySQL version of SAMP. But since we have installed the MySQL Workbench, we doesn't need to start the control panel anymore. We can directly just work on the MySQL. That's why we have downloaded the MySQL Workbench. No need to start the SAMP control panel anymore. So as we have installed and configured our PC, we'll be going to create our first project in the next video. See you then. Thank you.